Good afternoon. My name is Amy Todd. I'm with Amy's Creative Wishes. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I sell all the products I feature in these videos. To start off today, I just want to talk a little bit about the 2019 to 2021 in colors, which are Pretty Peacock, Seaside Spray, Purple Posy, Rococo Rose, and Terracotta Tile. These 5 colors will be retiring come May. So I just want to point this out and let you know that if you want to stock up on these products, I would do it now. Some of them are already getting to be on low inventory. For example, Rococo Rose cardstock is on low inventory. So if any of these are your favorites, I would go and purchase them now. Before they sell out, because once the retirement list goes live, these 5 colors in ink, cardstock, Stampin' Right markers, some of them are in Stampin' Blends, any DSP that has these colors in them, they will all be retiring. So I would go over to Stampin' Up, and my Stampin' Up website is Amy's creativewishes.stampinup.net, and you can shop right there. Anyway, we're going to be using Pretty Peacock today for our card, which is using the Tasteful Touches stamp set, and this coordinates with the Tasteful Labels dies, and they are in the video keeps cutting out. I'm not sure why. I do apologize about that. Anyway, the Tasteful Touches bundle is right up here on page 124 of the annual catalog. And this is the stamp set here. I'm not using the dies today, but I just wanted to show you that they do come as a bundle, but I'm just using the stamp set today. And here's our card for today. So in my sample, I used Gray Granite, Seaside Spray, and Pear Pizzazz. Today, I'm using Pretty Peacock, Gray Granite, and Pear Pizzazz. Just wanted to change it up and try a different in color that will be retiring. So I have all my pieces ready. I'll put this aside. So I have a thick basic white card base, which measures 8.5 by 5.5, scored in the middle at 4 1/4. I have a piece of Pretty Peacock, measures 4 by 5 1/4, and I had cut a scallop circle out of this for another project. I have a basic white, which measures 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. That's just going to go over the top. And then a scrap of Whisper White, which I will be fussy cutting the flower out of. So let's go ahead and get started with the stamping. So we can move those aside and work with my Gray Granite and this stamp. I'm going to be stamping off because I want it to be just sort of faint in the background. Okay, so it's really just some collage type stamping is what I'm doing for today's card. So that's enough for the Gray Granite. Next, I'm going to take Pretty Peacock and the flower. And I'm really only stamping it on this layer for placement, and you'll see what I mean in a moment. So I'm just going to stamp it right about there. See, so you can see the gray granite stamping in the background of the flowers. So I'm going to stamp the flower again on the scrap piece of paper. And then I will fussy cut that out. I'm just going to let it dry though first. And next, I'm taking Pear Pizzazz ink. I can close up the pretty peacock for now. I'll be using it again for the inside, but so take the Pear Pizzazz ink and these leaves, and I'm just gonna kind of stamp them. See, it overlaps, but you won't see that when I have the fussy cut flower. So stamp this here and stamp it again. That's enough of the Pear Pizzazz. And I'm going to set that aside to dry as well. And now I'm going to stamp the inside of the card, which I apologize, I didn't show you the inside of the card. So this is the inside. So it says, just saying hello on the outside. The good things in life are better with you, with the flower and the leaves down at the bottom. So I'm going to use Pretty Peacock for the sentiment. So I can see. Yep, there we go. And the flower again. And just a little bit of the leaves. There we go. So the inside's all done. Oh, I didn't do the sentiment on the outside. Let's pull this back in. And our pretty. And that's going to go right about here. Just saying hello. Okay, so while all those dry, I'm going to, this should be dry enough now. I'm going to fussy cut this out. And I seem to have misplaced my Stampin' Up! Scissors, so I'm going to have to use just another pair of scissors that I happen to have. Bear with me, I'm not the greatest at fussy cutting. And the camera's sort of in the way. Sorry, bear with me. I'm almost done. While I'm fussy cutting, just comment down below if you have this stamp set or if it's one that you didn't really notice in the catalog. I mainly bought the stamp set because I really wanted the dies, to be honest. I liked the label dies. I always like any label dies, and so I decided to buy the. I thought, you know, I'll buy the bundle. I'll buy the stamp set, and I forced myself to use the stamp set. And I bought it actually quite a long time ago, so... Okay, I'm just putting a couple of dimensionals on the back of the flower. And then this flower is going over top of the other one that I stamped just for placement, so I knew where to stamp the leaves, basically. And then that... this layer gets attached to that pretty peacock layer. So this is 3 7/8 by 5 1/8, and this is 4 by 5 1/4. I apologize. I don't know why my video keeps pausing and freezing. I don't know what's going on, but I think I think Facebook has had some problems today. I was watching a couple of other videos by other demos earlier today, and they had problems too. Their live video completely stopped on them, so luckily mine hasn't done that. So I'm sorry, I'm just getting another pack of dimensionals out. So I want this layer all popped up. And then, believe it or not, we're done the card. That's what I like about collage stamping. It's very, very simple, and you can put your card together quite quickly when you're just doing collage stamping. So, there we go. There's our card for today. I'll bring back the Seaside Spray one. Comment below on which one you prefer, the Seaside Spray or the Pretty Peacock. I like this card, and it's pretty generic. So I might make one in each of the 5 colors. So the other three colors are Purple Posy, Rococo Rose, Terracotta Tile. Purple Posy, I have the ink. However, Purple Posy ink was discontinued by Stampin' Up! In the early stages because they weren't getting the good quality that Stampin' Up! Lives by for the Purple Posy ink, so they had to discontinue it. It was bubbling, the ink, and they tried it several times and it just wasn't working, so they discontinued the ink. But it still comes in, the Purple Posy still comes in the cardstock and the markers. There's Purple Posy in some designer series paper. So yeah, as I mentioned earlier, stock up on that now because it's going to be selling out really fast. As I said, Rococo Rose cardstock is already on low inventory. So I would head on over and place an order now if you really like these colors. Well, I think that's it for today. So if you have any questions or you want to talk about anything, or if you need a catalog, the new annual catalog will be coming out in May, so let me know if you need a catalog if you don't already have another demonstrator. I'd be happy to help you out. I'd be more than happy to help you out. Just email me at amyscreativewishes@gmail.com, or you can private message me on my Facebook page right here. You can comment on my YouTube channel as well, but I mean, that's not very private. So I would email me, amyscreativewishes@gmail.com. So if you have any... So that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to go back and read everybody's comments. And please share this video. That really, really helps me out. As well as liking and loving or any of the little emojis there. That really helps me out with my business. And I will be live again next Friday at, well, I'm going to say 1 p.m., but I'm starting to think that maybe I should go live at a different time. I'm not sure what time. It's just, I'm thinking there might be a better time for you, the viewers. And if there is, please reach out to me and let me know. Just reach out to me in any way and let me know what time is better for you to watch the videos. I'm thinking maybe early evening even. So, yep, just let me know and hopefully we'll talk soon. Thank you so much and have yourself a wonderful day.